Alright, so I'm performing the second part to our camera inspection here at 331 Gloria Drive in Pleasant Hill, California, 94523. We're doing this inspection for the homeowner Mitchell Covington, and what we're going to be doing now is pulling back. Right now we're inside of the main street lateral, so this is going to be the pipe feeding the sewer line for the neighborhood. Alright, so we're pulling back. This is the homeowner's tie-in connection to that main lateral. Alright, and we're going through some SDR right now. This is going to be just the drop down tying into the main lateral, and then here we got the pipe. We're going to be actually in the street right now, pulling back. And around 75 feet, we did make a location for a pipe with a depth of 4.5 feet. And then at 65 feet, we have labeled a pipe for 3.7 feet deep. There we are deep enough to potentially make a tie-in. So about right here is where I had put my first flag in the yard, labeled at 4.5 feet depth. Okay, and now we're over here by our second flag with 3.7 feet depth. Customer did just have a stoppage, and we did just clean out the line, so you may see some residue of some sewage buildup. Okay, so we are in some cast iron pipe right over here. Not in the best shape, but our main issue is a little further back. See, the pipe is pretty rusty, but a good amount of buildup in here. Okay, so right here we have the kitchen sink tie-in. That hasn't had any issues lately, so we're not too concerned about that one. Pulling back a little further, we're going to reach the toilet connection. It's going to be lav sinks, and that's going to be for our toilets. Got back-to-back toilets there. Alright, and we're going to be pulling back some more. Okay, there's the other toilet. And then here is our problem area. A little further back here. Right here. Alright, so we have a gyroscopic lens so you could tell the direction of the pipe. So as you can see on that left outlet, it may be difficult to interpret, but it's basically coming upwards at an upwards angle. So everything feeding this T right here is struggling to pass through. So it's causing everything on the left side of the house to back up. Right now I'm in the backyard, so we are facing in the direction of the street. It's basically having to run about 90 feet to this side of the house, with this fitting being only 1.5 feet deep. So there's a slope issue going on with that line to our left, so we're not getting enough fall. That's going to be our main issue here. Alright, so now I'm going to be pulling out of the clean out. We're just right here in the back of the bathroom. 1 second, bro. Camera inspection video. Alright. Go ahead and zero this. And as you can see, we're here in the backyard clean out. Here's the surrounding area. And we're here behind the flower bed. Alright, and that's going to conclude this inspection.